Welcome to this look at the first Season Pass update, Search and Recover, Phase 1, with me, MrSealyp. Okay, so this is where we're going to be starting off our look at the first Season Pass update, which went live today, the 15th of July. Discover Lake Kovd. I'm going to say Kovd, otherwise it, the whole demonetisation thing. Now, this comes on as a Season Pass edition. If you don't have Season Pass or the Premium Edition, which gives you the Season Pass, you can't download this yet, I don't think. I'm going to read out the patch notes in a minute. But when you come onto the game, if you have got it, rather than it be a standalone map, as in like a modded map, you start the game as you normally would. Now, it does say that it's going to take a little bit longer to do the save game. I'll put that screen up first. If you get this screen come up, don't panic. Mine took a little while, but then it uploaded. So if we come onto global maps, we've now got Michigan, Alaska, Tamir, and then we've now got Kola Peninsula, which has got Lake Kovd, cargo info, truck info, and it does say garage opened. So we're going to click on that, and that's where we're going to be heading to. Now, Watchtower is going to need to be done, all the rest of it. I'm going to go to garage, and that will transfer us over. Some of our vehicles won't be available because they are being used around the other maps for finishing off some of the jobs. So it says, hello Snowrunners, today we celebrate the release of the first Season Pass update on PS4, Xbox One and PC, bringing a new winter map, new vehicles and more. Check out all paid and free content of Season 1 Search and Recover on the trailer. Players with Season Pass can now travel to Lake Kovd, the first map in the icy Russian Kola Peninsula region, where players must complete new missions while contending with thin ice that could break at any moment. That's new on console. I'm looking at this from the console perspective and playing on PS4. Has two brand new vehicles, the TUZ-16 Actaeon and the iconic Ford 750 4x4 crew cab joined the fleet. Cosmetic customization also expands with two fresh skins. Now it does go on to say a second map, interior customization, another vehicle, skins and new missions will come over the summer. Content that is free for all in Phase 1 updates will include the addition of the new beta state modding tools on PC, allowing players to create their own maps, trials, interior customization and new challenging missions. If your friends don't have the Season Pass, you can invite up to 3 of them to enjoy it with you as you conquer the wilds. So what I'm getting from that is this is released for Season Pass owners only. This is not available as a separate DLC yet, but with Part 2 of Phase 1, which will be coming over the summer, it will then become available for everybody with the second map and some other bits and bobs coming out. Thank you so much for everyone who's helped reporting issues to us. Blah blah blah. Goes on a little bit now. Where are we? Snowrunner is available now on PS4, Xbox One, PC through Epic's Game Store. Season 1 Search and Recover is also available as a standard. Oh, okay. As a standalone DLC or as part of a Season Pass. That's weird. The Premium Edition of the game includes both the base game and Season Pass and can be purchased on the official store. Now it does say general patch notes, DLC, new map. DLC players can obtain and use the prototype exploration unit added to explore on this map. So there's a radar unit. Players can find new trucks on the map, the TUZ-16 and the Ford 750. New skin is available for the Tiger 6436 and added a new main menu background and music theme. There have been a few changes to gameplay. Number of fixes for achievements, added option to disable beacon lights, that's good. Fixed a bug when a player travelled by gateway using the winch connected to an empty truck. Truck was not usable anymore, okay. Fixed a bug when upgrades were not discovered with watchtowers on the Rift map, so the Rift upgrades have been changed. Fixed the Kolob 74941 paint scheme. Fixed the Derry Longhorn paint scheme. Improved damage collision for the Kolob 74760. Fixed a bug when in co-op truck's gearbox randomly did not shift to second gear. Updated cargo icons. Available cargo is now displayed on the map pop-up. Fixed missing fuel station icons on Rift. Supported option to hide crane controls. Added an option to choose steering type depending on primary input device, gamepad or steering wheel. Then there are some changes for PC. Added alpha version of the game editor that players can use to create new maps and vehicles. Players can upload maps to mod.io and use them in custom scenarios. Then on consoles it says improved texture loading speed on PS4 and Xbox One. Improvements for Logitech G29 and G920 steering wheels. Yeah, those are all the updates. That's what's going to be happening. I'm going to have a look under Truck Store to see if those new vehicles are available to buy, because we are in Russia, so whether you can just buy them straight off the bat if you've got the money, or you do need to actually find them. There we go. Explore the world to unlock this truck, the TUZ 16 Action Off-Road. What was the other one? Oh, that's going to be the, because it's American, isn't it? That's weird though. There you go, explore this world. Truck is not available in Russia. That's weird, because you find it on here, don't you? So, that is there as well. So you can buy them straight off the bat. So what we need to do now is go into truck storage. Someone did ask me what I've done with all my vehicles. Do I keep them all? Do I get rid of them? Some I've got rid of, some I keep. So I've got all of them retained. What we're going to need is an off-road vehicle. I'm tempted to go with the Tatarin just because it's easier. But I think I'm going to go with the Yar. I haven't used that for quite a while. So I'm going to deploy that. Now, let's just check customization. That hasn't changed. I think everything's just as it was. Right, let's come out. Would be night time, wouldn't it? Right, what I am going to do is change that to that. Oh, so left hand side now. Task giver, buildings, upgrades. That's slightly different on the left hand side. Tells you your vehicle. Go across one. So we've got a whole load of forgotten prototype. The local factory used to produce instruments mining, and per the documents is a couple of interesting devices were never moved from here. Places abandoned so equipment may prove useful. That's the prototype exploration unit to be collected. Can I hook it up to the TUZ? You know what, let's accept it. Where is it on the map? Okay. We'll mark it and see if we can get out to it. So we should have more like daylight. We'll get our lights on anyway. Start her up. All-wheel drive. Diff locks on all the time. Let's see. I'm curious to see as well. I think on this new map the snow is, I mean, like bonkers deep. There are places on this where you're going to get seriously bogged down. I also believe, well, like I just read out, that the ice on this, when you drive across it, will crack and give way underneath you, which is a new feature we haven't come across. Now, beacons. It did say about turning the beacons off. Where is that option? Turn my lights on and off, but beacons, where is that as an option? I wonder if it's under settings. Let's just check that a second. Right, so it does say we can turn those off. HUD? No. No. That's interesting. Ah, right, yeah, look. Steering mode. Gamepad or steering wheel. Whether that still does the auto centering, maybe it does. Oh, no, it hasn't. Has it done the auto centering? Yeah, it's still doing the auto centering. I know a lot of people said they didn't like that. Maybe that will change for steering wheels. That's weird. How can you get those beacons to turn off then? It's going to be something really obvious, isn't it? It's not like you scroll through. No, don't know. That's odd. I need to go out that way. So turn right, then follow the road round. Okay, let's do that. We'll go out to that first, have a look. Check out the snow. See about this deep snow situation. We've got quite a few building stuff off to the side here. The light will start getting a bit better soon. I haven't got snow tyres on, I just like ice ones. Maybe that's going to be an error. We'll see about that. See if we can locate these vehicles as well while we're out here. Well, I suppose what I could have done is just gone straight in and said, you know what, let's mind you know, I did say you've got to find it, so couldn't just buy it. Got to explore the world. Whoa. Maybe this wasn't the best choice of vehicle. I certainly didn't miss that on the Alaskan maps, that deep powdery snow, but like I say, I'm pretty sure it's worse. Where are we heading to? Not the direction I thought we were going to be heading. Is it worth just going cross country? Should we just wing it and just go up there so we can take in that watchtower? Should we just go as the crow flies? I know it's not very me. I don't generally do that kind of. I'm not that crazy, really. But you know what? Let's check it out. Let's go down to the ice. Finding a route down. Just doing it. This looks fairly open. No, I'm not heading towards where I'm supposed to be heading at the moment, but just curious about all this. So big ice. Are we getting cracking on that? It's definitely icy. It does look like there are patches. I'm wondering whether the vehicle needs to be heavier. Desperate to get a bit where the ice cracks. I'm just curious. Not that I want to particularly go through it, but wow, this map is amazing. Could just be the vehicle's light enough that it's okay. How far can we get? This could prove very dicey, of course. Good fun though. Whoa! Wow, we're miles out on this. Although, like I say, if this does break, am I just going to suddenly plummet through? Probably want to slow it down a little bit. Where are we on the map? Let's have a quick look. Okay. This goes a lot further out than the watchtowers are suggesting. Although we are coming to the edge, I think. Well, if we don't find any here, we might find some further on. Or what I might do later on, depending on how long we look time-wise, is come out with a bigger vehicle, something heavier. Oh, this does go a long way, doesn't it? Whoa, don't tip. If I tip over there, I've had it. There's going to be nothing for me to look up to. The weird thing is, just knowing that there's this feature that the ice can crack, the whole time I'm driving across I feel incredibly nervous. Is that Is it going to happen? Where's it going to happen? You know. Now, if you've been watching guys on PC that have been playing on this for a little while now, because they got on it kind of earlier. Whoa, there we go. There we go. Ooh. That was a bit different. That was a cool feature though. Wasn't too bad. Wow, cool. So we can get a bit more of a... Like I say, don't tip it over. Wow, what is that? Can we get up to that, or is that all barricaded off? Whoops, let's have a look. Looks like we've got to come into that from another road. Well, we have come a long way, haven't we? I'm surprised there aren't more watchtowers out that way. Okay. Looks to me like it's deliberately obstructed, although we might be able to get through the gap there. Something to explore later on, perhaps. I really want to have a look at these two vehicles if we can find them, but I've got a funny feeling. Whoa, no. That's not going to be as straightforward. This is amazing. This is not going to be as simple as the crow flies, surely. Wow. This map feels big. Probably because you can see so far, I suppose that's another reason why. Textures are great, terrain features are amazing. It's pretty cool. Looks like whatever that is fenced in part at least. Come on. Oh, another big building over there. Now, how are there not more watchtowers? I wonder if that's been done on purpose to kind of force you to go further afield now. Right, we'll go up and across and see how we get on. If we encounter any of this deep, deep snow that doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Find our way in. I think it is inside there. Fairly big facility. A bit like the one on Drowned Lands, I think, isn't it? Oh, is it around that way? How do we get to that? Oh, maybe it is around the other side. It looks like they've made it a challenge in its own right. Ah. Rural Spelunker. How are we supposed to get to that? The whole video of me just trying to get to a radar bit. I know what everyone's desperate to see. We'll get to it. So I was right the first time. Maybe. This is nuts. Let's go under here, maybe. I can't get into there. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Just tell me though, not like 10 other things we've got to do. This is weird. Deliver to the harbour village. All the way back over there. Prototype exploration unit. Surrounded by walls and a train. I decided to go for the Watchtower. I just can't figure that one out. That's so bizarre. So bizarre. This is not going the way I anticipated. Right. I want to open up some more of the map. See what we can see. I'm desperate to get one of these vehicles. I'm hoping it's going to show up once we open up a bit more. Maybe coming this route was not the best idea. This does not like hitting trees. Okay, nearly there. One watchtower done. Let's see what this opens up. Okay, a fair bit. Self-contained antique, there's a whole lot of jobs around there. Overturned train carriage. But like I say, it's weird because that goes way off. There's no other watchtower out that way. There's one there and one there, which doesn't really cover this part. I wonder if there's watchtowers missing, you know, or like so it has been done just to force you to search, you know. It seems very strange. Well, we haven't found the vehicle. Oh, what's down here? Nothing I can see that looks like a vehicle anyway. You watch, I'm just going to miss it completely, aren't I? So I think what we'll do is head for this one. Mark it. we'll go from here. Let's see what we can do. Right over on that hillside. Maybe we'll find something on the way, who knows? Fingers crossed. Yeah, I honestly, from my travels on Alaska, it depends what vehicle you're using, I totally understand that. This sort of snow really frustrated me a lot on Alaska, and I can see that getting a little bit the same potential on here, especially if you want to take routes that don't take you as, you know, as the crow, if you want to go as the crow flies. Yeah, that's going to be possibly quite infuriating. Oh, some of this is going to be fun on games, isn't it? Especially with bigger vehicles. Wow. There's so much of this map to explore. Where am I going? I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go across country, aren't I? That's weird. Is that yellow snow? Rather peculiar. I am wondering whether or not to go back to the garage and get the Tatterin out and see if we can bang around in that a little bit more. I know it's a bit of a bull in a china shop, but it does the job. This is odd. Ooh, there you go, broken ice. That was rather a severe turn to avoid that rock. Put some fuel in off the roof rack in a minute. Where are we going? Actually heading away from it now. Probably would have been better off just going up the hill. Okay. We'll follow the route it suggests. Unless I can find a gap in the trees. There we go. Let's try here. This is deep stuff. Good view though. This is where I tip it over and then start getting angry. Can I get across there? That'd be a bit of a gamble. Let's back off of that. Nearly there. Okay, what are we looking at? Wow, still not very much though. Can't see anything that looks like a vehicle. Mind you, that's going to be fun and games getting in through there, isn't it? There's a track that way, leads you off over the top. I can't see anything. Like I say, if you've played this on PC already, or you might just already be way ahead on this. I can't see anything. Nothing looks like a vehicle anywhere. Unless it's going to be one of these vehicle recovery missions or jobs, but nothing's come up. Right, change of plan. I'm going back to the garage. We're going to recover this back, which I don't do very often. We're going to get that retained. Go into there. We're going to get the Tatterin out. Lights. We're going to take in that, well, the last one that seems to be here. We're going to take in that, see what that unlocks, and then we're going to head this way, because it seems to me like there's a whole load up here that we can't actually see at the moment. And with a bit of luck, this will help us get to that a bit quicker. So we need to be heading uphill. Oh, this is all over the place. What is happening? Please tell me that we adjusted things again. You just get used to something working a certain way, then they go spoil it all. Don't ruin it, yeah. Snell doesn't seem to want to go back how it was. Now, depending on what happens during editing, will depend, because I wanted desperately before the end of this. One was just going to show you what this is the new map. I wanted to show off the two new vehicles. We might only get to one of them if we're lucky. Potentially, let's see how we get on. Something that might not work too well either. Yeah, this thing has. So no problem. That is deep. Whoa! I thought the other snow we went through was deep. That's ridiculous. Yeah. So, and it was, just talk about what we get as part of phase 1. I can't work out the beacons thing. I can't figure out how to turn those off. For some reason, they're not turning off. I don't know why. And this allows me to just honk through these trees. Yeah, the other thing I'm kind of gleaning from this so far is sticking to the path. Much as it's nice to have that game where you can just crash through the undergrowth and go through the swamps, and depending on your vehicle, it not be a problem. This is not liking it so much. Come on, let me go through those. Kind of. Because this is, this just bogs you down. We need to find another route back from this. I've watched a couple of people. TC, I always just say TC Gaming, but I think it's TC 9700, isn't it? Banging around on this, but it's all well and good. Like I say, when you're on PC and you've got mods, and you've got potentially a vehicle that will just crash through this, no problem at all. That's not going to work, is it? Allow me to get up there. Let's see if we can get up there. And if you get tipped over and you've got a mod to reset things or just place a vehicle if you need it and that kind of stuff, it does make life a lot easier when you're doing these sorts of videos. Unfortunately, Being on console, we don't have that that's not available, so it's just a case of doing what you can with what you got. Come on, get up there. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Keep going. Do not go off that cliff. Keep going. Whoa! What are you doing? It does not want to turn up there. Oh, come on. That cannot be the bit that stops me, surely. There we go. Come on. Like I said before, it's not pretty. I've never claimed to be a professional. Does it show? Now, unless this watchtower opens up the rest of the entire map, which I can't imagine it does. So we haven't come across. No upgrades. There's 3 watchtowers, not a single upgrade. Right, so what? Thin ice, dead calm, fuel station, pit stop. Yep, we need to go north. Right, so from where I am... Yeah, I picked the worst possible route through here, didn't I? We'll go out that way and down, I think. And then we'll head south. We might have to go, I'm just trying to think. Looking at this, we might have to go around that way. All the way into there. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Right. Like I say, depends on editing. Some of these bits may be cut out, so if we suddenly end up somewhere, I'll explain where we are. I might put a note on the edit, because on console I can only do 60-minute upload at a time. I know some people, when they were doing this on PC, were just streaming and might stream for 2.5 to 3 hours, which is, again, you know, I could have streamed this, but as I've said before, if you follow me regularly, I live in a very busy household with all the current regulations and rules and stuff. I've got daughters and wife working from home too, so I just can't stream. There's just no way. It's bad enough when Farm Dog starts barking away like a maniac. And that's sometimes where you might get a peculiar edit, is if something happens or there's some noises, and sometimes I have to suddenly stop recording. So, oh, come on. Big rocks, not my friend. Especially with this, it's very low slung. Low centre of gravity helps with it tipping over. 8-wheel drive, fantastic, but sometimes that low body can cause problems. And it's fairly wide as well. Oh, got snow. I think what we'll do, is just smash through everything. What's that? That's weird. What's that marked for? Oh, that's where I'm supposed to be taking the thing to, isn't it? That's not going to happen anytime soon. Loads of, wow, that's incredible. Once the snow starts coming down, how much the visibility drops. So this will cope with most snow okay, but that deeper stuff, yeah, it doesn't like it. I know I've got fuel on the roof, but every time you've got the ability or the option to refuel, take it. So we've got sell points and various different bits and bobs here, have we? Not sell points, what are we talking about? You know what I mean, delivery points. Can we get out that way, or is that going to be risking it? Yeah, I think we're quite high up, aren't we? We're going back across the ice then. Trailer store. Let's go. Okay, let's do this. I still think it would help to have a mini-map you could bring up. Woo-hoo-hoo. So we get a bit of traction. So let's get to the inner bit of that inlet so we can head north. I really am baffled by the whole Watchtower thing on this. Very strange. How far do we need to go? A bit further, I think, isn't it? All that broken ice there, I think, denotes where the inlet comes into. And we'll cross where we found the ice earlier. Let's see just how far north we can go. Is that a road over there? Looks like it. Whoa, yeah, we're breaking. Whoa, there you go. I rest my case. With the lighter yacht, we didn't have a problem. No way, are we stuck? There's nothing to winch from. Oh, that's not good at all. Be warned, ladies and gents. Breaking through the ice is not your friend. Oh, that's naughty, that, isn't it? Blimey. Okay. Oh, it's everywhere. No. Where can I cross? Let's go really fast. And hopefully it doesn't break. Go, go, keep going, keep going. Whew. Speed. Wow, that was that's cool. That's a really cool feature. I like that. No, it's just ice. Is this one? Okay. That's massive. That's going to be the problem, I guess, unless you actually get a mission to recover any of these vehicles that are new. Finding them is going to be a right old game, isn't it? Wow, look at this terrain though. It's amazing. This just goes on and on. Whoa, hoo-hoo. Bear Grylls, not Ray Mears. Oh no. No, is that ice or is it water? This really does go on. Right, speed. So if it is ice, we should get through. It's not too deep, we're alright. I keep hoping I'm just going to see a vehicle, you know, or pop up on the map or something. Wow. What do we have here? Actually, hang on a minute. What's this job here? There's a... Is that a vehicle above it? This could be a recovery job. I'm determined to find one of these. Knee deep, show task. I rode to the ranger's cabin the other day, but I overrested myself. I did make it, but damaged my suspension and got stuck. I hardly made it out on foot, but I have no idea what to do with my car. You're my only hope. Details. Oh no. So can't look. Oh my days. That gives us some indication then as to how much more of this there is. The weird thing is, the Watchtowers are normally just a focal point, which I guess you head towards the Watchtower, you find it, click on it, bomb, and it opens up a bit of the map. I suppose the weird thing is with this is there aren't Watchtowers, but there's nothing to stop you still driving across a map and checking out an area. I guess because there's normally a Watchtower there, it gives you a focal point to aim at, but realistically, I don't suppose it. What's this one? There's this foreign tourist who really wants to see some life history. End up almost going under the ice. Will you help me get him out? Make it worth your time. Oh, Ford F750. Yes. Rewards, Ford F750. Where's that? Oh, it's way out. But let's accept it. Start tracking. Maybe we'll get to one of them. Maybe. Let's see if we can follow the river. It's not too deep. Okie dokie. I'm stuck. Ooh, lummy. That didn't work. Oh, this is not good. Watch for ice. That's my advice. Be very careful. Can I get across there, or is that going to be too deep? Oh, it's pretty deep. But I'm getting across. Oh, come on. What am I stuck on? Come on! Wow. I say, it's a new feature. It's an interesting one. Let's get it while we're here. I'm not coming back for it. If you're looking for it, where are we? There's your start garage. Northwest. No, here, northwest-ish. Oh no, 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 it lured me in. Oh, this map is going to be an absolute... I'm not going to be able to get back out, am I? That's ice. Oh, that's just evil. That's a trap. Properly set trap. Stay to the side. On the powdery stuff. Good grief. Oh, I've got a serious tyre issue. Oh dear. Which means if we do get to the ford and it needs any work, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. I'm getting fed up with these rocks as well. Is this even a road I'm on? Whoa! Every time you come out into something new, it's wow! That's amazing. Oh, can't get done off here though. Where is it? Oh, it's still ages away. Oh, there's all these horrible, thin, spindly trees. This terrain will just eat you up. Maybe I'm going to do this in part 1 and part 2, I think. It might be the only way to do this. No. No. Yes. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. How do I get to it now? So a crossing bit there. Probably more ice. No, it's fairly stable. More thin trees, yay. Oh, gold. Oh, gold. There it is. It's battered and bruised. Back. We've got to work out a better way out of this. I'm not sure that Ford's going to get through this gap. I might do if we're lucky. Of course we're not. We're not that lucky, are we? More horrible ice. Yeah. But there it is. We've there is a state, isn't it? We've got to get this back now. And I've got to get this back a route that does not take me. That was just horrible. No. And this thing will pull it, let's be honest. Let's get onto a bit where we're not so... There we go. Oh man, look at that. That's cool. That is cool. Right. I don't know whether or not that's the best place to call it for part 1. Part 2 will go across the top. Oh blimey, look how far we are up. There's tons of this map. All the way up to here. There's all of this that we haven't even looked at yet. I've got to get this back. Where's this going to? That camp there, isn't it? I think. Yeah. I need to find a better route than that, because that was horrible. Oh, there is not a good route, is there? Is there even a route across there? It's a main road up there, which I think we might need to head to. Where that's going to take us, who knows? But we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Apologies, that's all I can say. Apologies. If you have, give us a like. Part 2 will be coming. We're going to get across some more of the maps, see if we can find the new Tuz. And if we can get this back and get this as a reward, maybe do a bit of work on it as well. If you have enjoyed it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.